Welcome back, freethinkers, to more visualization wonders. I've been thinking a lot lately about likes, how they're given on the forum and what they mean. It's a surprisingly deep topic, and I've arrived at the conclusion that the like button is probably one of the most important buttons you're likely to press on the forum. Today we're going to look at like rates in relation to posting frequency, and we'll take the first steps towards some broader themes. These broader themes will hopefully be addressed in the next video, provided deep thought can carve out the relevant data. So here's the first visualization. Welcome to the galaxy of posting frequency. This shows our members as nodes and the forums as nodes too. At the core of the galaxy are the forums themselves, also defined as nodes. The size of each node indicates how much that user has written on the forum. So the total number of posts that that individual has written. So a lot of posts equals a bigger node, and not very many posts equals a smaller node. The closer the node is to the center indicates how much that user posts to the various forums. So the further from the center, the less that person would post to all forums. There are very few surprises here. We've got our power group in the centre of our most active members who post in all forums an awful lot. And further out are some of our specialists like Ghost, Jackrabbit and Thomas, who only post to a couple of the forums. So let's look at likes, simply the total number of likes each user has received. I'll change the size of the nodes to reflect the number of likes. You probably think you've missed it. There's very little difference between this view and the previous one. The people who've written the most forum posts have the highest number of likes. There's no surprises there. So this got me thinking it couldn't be that simple. So I went back to the drawing board and did the following sums. Effectively, the number of likes in total divided by the total number of posts. This gives us something I've amazingly called likes per post. So let's take likes per post and apply it to this galaxy. As you can see, that's changed things a lot. Here is total likes by user again, and here is likes per post. Suddenly there's been a complete shift in our galactic view. Members who were tiny dots are now huge, and the core of our powerful users suddenly don't seem as important. This got me thinking. Users who had a significant number of posts and a high like rate must have interesting things to say. But before we get onto that, let's have a look at some specific examples of likes per post. Firstly, here's the total number of likes view again, so whoever's had the highest number of likes appears biggest. And to this I've brought any Ohio atheist into the limelight. Ohio has raised concerns on a number of occasions about his lack of formal education and his worry that his posts might not be as well informed as some of the super brains on the forum. And looking at this visualization, we could draw a really stupid conclusion here, that he's clearly dwarfed by the intellectual giants that surround him, and they get far more likes than he does. But let's switch back to like rate again. Suddenly, Ohio is on an equal footing. For every post he sends, he gets just as many likes as people with a lot of qualifications, experience and popularity on the forum. He actually attracts more likes per post than several of the moderators. And I think this is our first very important point. The community does not care about your academic background when giving likes. Okay, here's another one. This is a cluster of forum members currently sized by how many likes in total they've received. And again, as with Ohio, we could make a crass conclusion here that Lady Jane is the least liked and Stark Raving the most liked. Let's apply like rate again. And suddenly it's been completely reversed, and Lady Jane is now the most liked and Stark is the least liked. This is useful and puts another myth to bed. The community does not care about your gender when giving likes. So let's consider a final point. Are there members that not only post a lot but also get a lot of likes per post? Who are they? Well, here are our super users. These people have all posted more than 500 times and also retain a like rate of greater than 50%. So for every 2 posts they write, at least 1 always gets liked. The biggest members have the highest like rate. So this series of tests brought me back to my original question. Why do we like some posts and not others? Now, we know from previous visualizations that geography is largely irrelevant, and These visualizations show us that it's nothing to do with academic background or gender. Whether you like or not is entirely up to you. The moderators or admins cannot directly influence your decision of what you like. I've repeatedly seen members on the forum saying that they're not here to be popular, and I completely accept that. So does the evidence, interestingly enough. Simply put, the community doesn't care who you are, or how popular you are, when considering your forum post. It cares simply about the content of the post itself. Hopefully you found that useful. There'll be plenty more on likes in future videos. Cheers.